And welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, which I feel like is the story of my life. Like, I get on a roll with filming and then something happens and I just stop. But whatever, we are back, and today we are reacting to an Instagram, I guess like opportunity reel from the olive tree people. So let me go ahead and pull that up here.
Happy Monday. I just want to jump right into it, you guys. I woke up this morning and I have been so busy behind the scenes with a lot of different things, helping to create an onboarding for the team, a lot of different things for resources, but I was like, I have not been in my stories. I have not talked about this opportunity all week, and truthfully, I should be talking about it every single day because there is such a timing thing here with Oliveda and getting in on this opportunity in its first year, which we're about to celebrate our 1-year anniversary this week. And we also have a new brand launching. So this is very exciting. I have no idea what the brand is, but our founder seems to think it's something that will double our businesses. So that's very exciting. We'll be finding that out either Saturday probably. So I just want to touch on a few things on how I've been in network marketing for 10 years. I've always done well. I've always made money and had some success. You know, with my prior company, I hit the car ranks and I drive the car from the company.
So I kept thinking, like, where is this girl from? And I don't know, like, I have the feeling that it was Monat just because we've seen a bunch of Monat girls jump over to the olive tree people lately because of all of the dumpster fires that are happening over there. But if anybody knows, let me know.
And I just did really well. But when I came to Oliveda, there were a lot of things that I saw that were different, that were really, really appealing to me. From somebody who was facing massive burnout from the industry,
Is she saying that she didn't have time freedom? Weird.
Did not want to get into that hustle all the time, trading my free time to...
She's trying not to say, I was tired of trading my time for money. Like, it looks like that's what she was trying not to say, which is a little funny.
To be on my phone all the time, to be on Zooms all the time, to be constantly leading Zooms, all the things. I didn't want to get back into that because it leads to burnout. It leads to exhaustion. So one of the great things that I saw over at Olive Tree People was the fact that it is truly plugging people in. You don't have to recreate the wheel. There are 3 different corporate run calls every week. One's an opportunity call, one's a group-wide corporate call for the entire company, and the other is esthetician-led training. Those are all done by corporate. That means I don't have to take time away from my family to...
Okay, so I kind of feel like this could be a little bit of a double-edged sword. So she's saying that you don't have to create all these systems and you don't have to do all of that, but also, like, when people are plugging into these calls and all, like, I'm assuming that, like, the corporate led call is a bunch of like the personal development nonsense. And so if you're doing those and you still don't succeed, how, like, they'll still turn it around and make it the distributor's fault. Like, that it goes without saying, that is what these companies do, because it can't be the business structure, right? It has to be the distributor who did something wrong.
Put this together for my team, it's already done, and it's done so beautifully and so well, and the founder is on almost every single call. So it's really such an amazing way to do business, and you don't know until you know. You don't know how valuable that is unless you've been in a company where you have to do all that yourself, and that leads to exhaustion. So that's huge. I also love the fact that there are so many resources especially on the team I'm on, so many unlimited resources at our fingertips, done for you content. There are many professional photographers in the group that create these beautiful layouts, educate on each post, and it's all in a Telegram chat where you could just copy to your phone and share it in your stories. It's a valuable tool when it comes to saving time and educating your audience. So that's so helpful, especially if someone has never done any kind of social selling before. But it's even helpful to veterans like me because it just saves time. I also love that.
So this makes me think of something that I think in one of Chelsea's videos, she went over like a Monet like upline who was really talking terribly to her downline, but she was saying that like you can't expect to succeed without making your own content, right? If you're just reposting what everybody else is and you're not successful, then like kind of no duh. And I feel like, again, this is another double-edged sword. They're saying that they lay it all out for you, but then if you use those tools and you still don't succeed, which most won't, then it still gets turned around and being made your fault and how you didn't work hard enough. You know what I mean?
This is like affiliate marketing on steroids.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just an MLM. Affiliate marketing is, I mean, you guys know what affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing is not affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is its own deal where you get a commission off of products sold. You are not recruiting a downline. In MLMs, it may not be your first rank, it may not be your second rank, but is at some point in the compensation plan, you have to recruit. There is no two ways about it. So that's what makes affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing different.
It truly is. They pay 25 to 35% off personal sales, which is a very high amount. And that means you can come here and you can make a sustainable, lucrative paycheck without even building a team. And that's...
Okay, so in theory, a lot of MLM companies do this. They offer a sales side where they're saying you can be successful without building a team. But the rewards that are offered for building a team far outweigh what the commission is for just selling the product. So financially, if you are trying to make a sustainable paycheck quickly, you are going to try to build a team. Like, so this is one of the things where they're talking out of both sides of their mouth and they're trying to say, you don't have to build a team. You don't have to build a team. But at the same time, if you're not making the money you want to make, it's because you didn't build a team.
Really attractive to a lot of people because social selling is huge, and influencing and showing up on social media and sharing what you love is very natural nowadays. And there's a lot of affiliate marketing that pays a very, very low price. And so you have to sell a lot and you have to work very hard to get bigger paychecks. But with Oliveda, you're making 25 to 35% off every product. So that really adds up. Another thing is, because of the timing and because we're about to reach our 1-year anniversary, to get in on a company that is this explosive this early could change your life. I don't know if you've ever followed any other companies and thought, man, I wish I would have gotten in the beginning. Well, this is that now. And we are the fastest.
Who is calling that they're going to be calling the olive tree people a ground floor opportunity like when they're 10 years old? I say that they're still going to be saying it's a ground floor opportunity. So she is right on this front. Your chances of moving up the compensation plan are greater the earlier you get into a company. But this still doesn't change the fact that 80 to 90% of people are going to be at that bottom rank, not even breaking even.
This growing network marketing company to date. We have surpassed the previous award winner, doTERRA, and we are
Everyone says they're the fastest growing network marketing company. Literally everyone. They can't all be the fastest. They can't all be the best. They can't all be the most innovative.
seriously in the highest momentum ever. This is such a unique opportunity. This is a company that is not brand new. It has 20 years in Europe. It is made in Germany, which means it has to pass the most stringent European.
Okay, so she was talking about how Olive Tree People is basically just a traditional business over in Europe. And then they started the MLM part of the business, I'm guessing just in the United States within the last year, right? So were they not making enough money, so they decided to get cash quickly by preying on the American dream? Just a thought.
Regulations. It has a celebrity clientele like Madonna and Gigi Hadid. This product is bioactive and it has a unique.
Okay, so sorry I'm stopping so much. I just have so much to say. So this is something that MLMs do a lot. I know that when I was with Senegence, they do the lip sense, the lipstick that doesn't move or whatever. They used to always say that Christina Aguilera used our lipstick. And so that was their like claim to fame. I don't know if she ever actually did. We never had confirmation. It was just one of those things that was passed from person to person to person, and you just repeated it as though it were fact. So like they do this to lend false legitimacy to the company because they know that the business structure feels scammy and disgusting.
Base of hydroxytyrosol. This is not something you can go to the store and get. This is something that is truly unique. This is something that people with a lot of money will fly to Germany to get prior to it being available in the United States. So it's a big deal that this is here now. If you're somebody that's holistic and you know a lot about ingredients and you know how things can effectively help the inside, which then in turn helps the outside, you'll learn very quickly how amazing hydroxytyrosol is and why you want it in your skincare and in your body. There's nothing like it, you guys. I've never seen better testimonials, not only to health, but to skin. I've never seen such fast results on people. I have never worked for a company where people...
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about this as well, because I am a licensed esthetician. And a lot of times in skincare, I remember I used to always tell my clients that you need to give the products a minute to like show you the results. So typical skin turnover in like between like 20 to 35 is about 6 weeks, right? And I'm guesstimating about the ages. I don't remember, but the younger that you are, the faster the cell turnover. As you get older, it slows down. So I would always tell my clients, give the product 6 weeks and see if you are having the results that you want. Obviously, allergic reactions happen immediately and you would need to stop using the product. So her saying that, like, are these products supposed to improve cell turnover? So that's why you see results faster? Or is she just saying that the products are so amazing that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't... So the only ways that you can really change cell turnover is, like, through, like, microdermabrasion or chemical peels. And so what you're doing, essentially, is you are creating a wound on your face. And so that speeds up cell turnover, right? And from what she's talking about, I don't think that these products are like that. You're not creating abrasions, microabrasions on your face, right? Because, I mean, think about it. When you are doing microdermabrasion, it's basically you are taking like a diamond tip and you're doing pretty heavy exfoliation, and the same thing with a chemical peel. So I don't think that that is what these products are. So I'm not...
have their products within a week and they're like, I need more. I want more. What do you got? They are falling in love with these products very quickly because they work very fast because of the bioactive ingredients in it. So I'm going to just go over a few perks of being a consultant because I just want to drive home how important timing is. I cannot even tell you how many people, even at this point, I have that say, I wish I would have joined you when you first started talking about it. And I'm like, okay, but in 3 months, if you don't do it now, you're going to be saying the same thing about right now. So just remember that. You're not too late. We haven't even gotten to our first year. We have 17,000 consultants, but lots of them are just here for the discount. There are 26 Black Olive stars.
Biggest bunch of garbage I've ever heard in my life. Okay, so most people are here just for the discount. That's something that used to be said all the time, not only in Senegence, but in Monat, in Young Living, in pretty much every MLM ever, and it's how they account for their dismal, absolutely dismal income disclosures, because most of the company is at that bottom rank, and so saying that they are all customers is a very convenient way to get around the fact that nobody makes money. So I remember in Senegence, they would say, you can just use it like a Costco membership. But then as soon as you sign up, you are pushed to start your Facebook page, have a party, start recruiting people, all of this nonsense.
That is the rank in which you become a founder. That is the rank in which they're giving 100,000 shares. So there's 26, there's room for so much more. And the wonderful thing is they've extended their share opportunity. So if you come in now and you hit Black Olive Star.
So she said that there are 26 Black Olive stars. So let me look it up really quick. So Black Olive Star is the 12th rank. And I think that's what she's claiming to be. Yeah. So that is pretty much top of the compensation plan. So you have to be almost at the top to get these founder shares. And she's going to present it like you can. Just wait.
By the end of the year, so you have 6 months, you get 100 shares in the company that are currently valued at $3.
You have 6 months.
So you did the math on that.
Pretty much
it's going to be
make it
amazing.
to the top of the compensation plan. I'm sorry, that is not a reasonable expectation that most people can meet.
So you might think, well, 6 months, that's not a lot of time. I'm not somebody who is ever the top of my company ever, and I was able to do that within a 3-month period. So if I can do it, you can do it too. So I'm going to go over a few things, a few perks of being a consultant here so that you can see if it's right for you. Another thing I will say is I'm not somebody that wants to drag anyone along with me. So even if you ask a few questions, I'm not going to hound you like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? I really only want people that want to do this business with me because I already know I'm on the other side of the unknown. I already know what it's doing. I already know how it's changed my life. I already know that I have never before in my life had an income like this. I already know the feeling of walking into a store right now and being able to pay for something that I would have to put on a credit card previously with cash because we are doing so well right now. I do not take this for granted and I don't take it lightly, and I want to scream it from the rooftops because I see how this has changed my family's life in such a short time. You guys, I started all over 5 months ago. It was a huge risk. It hadn't blown up at that point. And I didn't know, but what I knew is that I felt like I needed to be there. And that was the pull in my heart. And that's all
So I really hate when they use this. I felt a pull in my heart. God was really leading me to this opportunity. And like all of that is nonsense. You needed your next grift because your previous one wasn't working out. Either you lost your entire team or the whole company became an entire dumpster fire with 1,000 lawsuits, or started firing consultants left, right, and center, and you didn't want to be next. Like, whatever it may be, you were looking for your next grift. And you're like, oh, here's a new MLM. I can get to the top really quickly, so this seems like a good idea. No, get a job.
I knew, and I just trusted God, and I went for it, and it's been the best decision ever. Okay, so it's $50 to enroll. You get up to 45% off on a starter pack when you enroll. You get a 25% discount. It's $50 a year to, maintain your website and everything. The products are made in Germany. Like I said, they're not made in America, and then having to pass EU, it's much stricter when they come from Germany. So very, very clean, organic, holistic ingredients. You don't have to, you send people away to go research the company, they come back and they want to purchase because it is very highly reputable.
No, people, okay, so this is another thing where it's, the products may be great, but the business opportunity attached to them is a pyramid scheme, allegedly, supposedly. And so when you research the business opportunity, you should run the other way, because this is not something that is going to be profitable for like 90% of people.
You make 25 to 35% off your personal sales. You have the freedom to move your level ones. And why that is important is because if you're somebody that sells a lot, you're more of an affiliate and you have a lot of people joining you just for the discount, and you want to rank up, and maybe in a previous company you could never rank up because you were never able to build, you can actually use what we call is the placement suite to move your level ones one time and in their first 60 days to create legs so that you can advance in the compensation plan.
That is messed up. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say about that right now.
That's just a tool that's there to help you maximize the compensation plan. That's amazing.
But okay, so I said I wasn't going to say anymore, but I have more to say. Okay, so didn't she just say that you can make a really good income just by sales and you didn't even need to build a team? And then here they are kind of encouraging you to build a team. People are signing up for you for the discount, and so you can move them and move yourself up the compensation plan, which requires a team. So they're saying you can build a team without even really building a team, but you should really build a team.
Another really cool thing we have is live pay. I've never seen this before in my life, but we actually have what's called live pay, where you can see what you're making in real time. And that really helps you keep control over your business. I love that. Like every day it changes, it goes up, and you can see exactly what's happening. Click a little arrow button and see exactly how and who you're getting paid on and what's happening in your business. It's very helpful. We have esthetician training every single Wednesday. This is great because you don't have to be in the beauty industry to do this. You learn so much on these calls every Wednesday, and all of the calls that we have are recorded and put in the back office so that you can watch them at your convenience. But they are so good, and you could just have your little...
Okay, so this is something that I actually really like that they do, because it's a lot of the complaints that the anti-MLM community has had with companies like Isogenics, with Beachbody, with health and wellness companies, is that they don't have people who are actually educated in the field educating the consultants, and then the consultants are giving totally bonkers information. So I do really like that they have estheticians teaching about the products, and not only that, hopefully that they are teaching about different skin types, skin anatomy, all of those things. So I actually do really like that that is being done.
Notebook right there, taking notes, and then you go live or you go in your stories and you talk about what you learned. It's really, really amazing. The founder is on almost all of our opportunity calls and our synergy calls, which are Monday night. He's super transparent. He makes you feel like you're part of this company. Your decisions matter. He wants to hear back from you. He's a humble man who is super passionate about health, super passionate about nature, and really, really passionate about helping others. So I would love for you to meet Thomas if you want to be on an opportunity call.
Sorry, this was just giving a little bit of like Gary Young slash, what's his face? The guy, the husband of LuLaRoe. It's giving a combination of those vibes. Because I mean, as we know, Gary Young was he was a lunatic, but he was very much into this holistic health and wellness. All my oils can make you paralyzed people walk. So obviously I don't hear her making any of those types of health claims here, but that's the vibe that I get. You know what I mean?
You guys, if you're going to the website and you're trying to shop, you're going to be like, dang, you guys are sold out of a lot of things. Yes, so we went from doing $1 million in March to $5 million in April. So we kind of cleared out of a lot of the best sellers. And because the products are made in...
Okay, so this is something that is super common in new MLMs. They kind of start out slow and then they explode and then they crash and burn. So they have a new, like, fancy, innovative toy that people go nuts over. And then once the kind of hype kind of dies down, then the company will start going downhill. So I know that even though Senegence was like 25 years old when I joined, they did have a really big boom and then they couldn't handle it and then kind of go, you know what I mean?
Germany, and they're bioactive. You can't rush nature. Those products are coming. We will be in a much better place in a week or two. We have up production 300% in June, and then again 500% in August, so that won't be an issue going forward. All of your favorites are coming back in stock very soon. If you want to be a consultant, you can order a product pack. Regardless, if anything is out of stock, they will ship what's in stock and then later ship what you are missing. So let me talk about Black Olive Star really quickly, because this is the opportunity that is very time sensitive. This is the opportunity that you truly do not want to miss, because if you miss it, you can't get in a time machine and you'll really kick yourself. To hit Black Olive Star in the company is the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's the 11th rank in the company.
The 12.
If you're actively working the business and you're putting intent.
It's the 12th. Second from the top. I checked.
Intentional time into it, it's easier than it looks if you're working hard. I never in my life got above 66,000 in my 10 years of doing network marketing. I never had an organizational volume over 66,000. That was my max with 10 years doing this. I came over to Oliveda and was doing those kind of numbers within my second month. And then by my third month, I had 175,000 in volume team-wide. It has just been so explosive, you guys. And it was in a very organic way, which I love as well. But it's 175,000 in volume. That's what you do in your entire organization. So you really do have to hit the ground running if you want.
Okay, what she doesn't mention is the other requirements for this rank. So let me pull up the compensation plan again real quick. So she said, basically, yeah, you have to have $175,000 in group volume. But what she's also not saying is that you have to have 1 violet star and 2 olive stars beneath you to hit that rank as well. So building a team is absolutely necessary. So yeah, that she is just saying the monthly OV, PV, basically it's the amount of group sales that you have to meet that rank, but she is not sharing those other requirements.
Truly want it, but if you want it, it can be yours. It really can. And what that means is if you become a Black Olive Star, you get the 100,000 shares, which is only if you hit it by December. And then all of the Black Olive Stars in Oliveda revenue share. So 1% of the profits from the entire company go into a revenue pool, and that is split amongst all the Black Olive Stars. When I'm telling you getting to this rank completely changed our lives here, I wish I could tell you more. I really do. We're not allowed to talk about things like that, but I promise you, never in my...
You want to know why you're not allowed to talk about it? Because most people will never achieve that, and so they are misleading income claims.
Wildest dreams did I think I would be in this position. So I want it for you. And that is another amazing thing about how the structure of this compensation plan is we are truly allowed or encouraged to reach down into our organizations and help people, so that, like, my goal is I want as many Black Olive Stars as possible on my team. Because if...
Yeah, you want to know why? Please hold. How many? Because she has to have a Black Olive Star to hit President Olive Star. Shocker. And so because turnover is so much in MLMs, it'll kind of help you to keep your rank if you have more than one. Shocker.
everybody's making money and everybody's happy because, you know, this brand and everything is so amazing. And if they're making money, then people stay. So my goal is to make sure everybody in my organization is making money. I've heard people saying that it's only going to the first 1,000 people. It is going to the first 1,000 people. They do not expect there to be more than 1,000 people. There's been 26 this year. So, I think that they'll probably be around 500. That would be really cool.
So she mentioned at some point earlier in the video that there were like 17,000, or she's going to mention it, that there are 17,000 olive tree people consultants, and 26 are Black Olive Stars. That shows you how not achievable this rank is.
But yeah, I mean, they don't expect it to exceed 1,000, so I wouldn't worry about that. It's not like people are hitting Black Olive Star every day. It's hard, you know, it takes a lot of work. So
didn't she just say it's not as hard as it looks? Didn't she literally just say that? But it's really hard. So what is it? What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
I wouldn't worry about that. I would just run. No matter what, if you're running for Black Olive Star, you're growing your business. There's no harm in doing that. There's no harm in giving it all you have. I've heard that there's also currently 26, I think she said. Yeah, there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room for anything. But again, I mean, I think we've all been in a place where we look at something and we have that pull, but like we're scared or we're afraid of the unknown, or we're like, you don't know what's going to happen. And I want to let you know I've had that. I had that for months. And then I was like, I have to do something about it. Either I take the loss right now and I go for something new and I feel the loss now and I have something that is growing, or I take the loss later because I'm not aligned and it's not working out and I don't foresee it getting better. So I decided I had to take my loss right now and then work really hard. And it happened so much faster than I thought it would happen. So that was such an incredible blessing. And I'm so happy here. I'm so happy. I feel so confident knowing when I talk to people and I bring them in that they're going to find success. It's so fulfilling to know that I can help them with that. So, truly incredible. It's ground floor, just launched last June. No monthly minimums, no purchase requirements, no sales minimums to be paid. And
unless you want to keep your rank, then there's minimums.
You guys, I'm really excited about this new product. And they always say the best time to get in a new company is timing, you know, within its first year and before a brand launch. And we've got both going. Plus, we are eventually going to go global with this opportunity. We are in Germany, but that's retail. It's retail out there. It's a different business model. But we are going to eventually go global here. I think we're going to start in Canada. So you'll be a part of that too. So anyway, if you guys have questions, I know, I love it here too. If you have questions, please reach out. I'm an open book. Again, if you reach out for questions, I will not be hounding you. Like, did you make a decision? I'm not like that at all. I truly want you to have all of the information and for you to make a choice that's best for you. So have a great day, you guys, and we'll talk later.
Okay, so that was it. Holy moly. I've been filming for a half an hour. Oh my God. Okay, so that was fun. So again, if you guys like the reactions, I'm still kind of figuring out how to do it. I thank you in advance for ignoring the awful sunburn. I was outside for like 2 hours last weekend and I turned into a lobster, so thank you. Go ahead, like, subscribe, all that business. And I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, be safe, don't join a scam, and you have a great day.